Hi everyone, um, welcome to this lecture. Today I'm going to give you a quick introduction to ChatGPT by OpenAI. So ChatGPT is an advanced AI language model that can help with a variety of tasks from answering questions to generating creative content. You can use ChatGPT to do a lot of things. First, you go to chatgpt.com or you can navigate it through OpenAI websites. So, ChatGPT is actually owned by OpenAI. So, before we go ahead, first let's start by logging into ChatGPT. Once you're logged in, you'll be greeted, by a simple, intuitive interface. It's actually very easy to navigate and use. Okay, so you'll be asked to log in. You can log in with Gmail or your Microsoft account, or you can, of course, go straight to logging in with your email here. And if you don't already have an account, you can, of course, simply sign up, which is what we are going to do. So I'm going to sign up and we'll get started. Okay, so when you signed up, you just go through the onboarding process and it will tell you a bit about ChatGPT. This one says you can keep the conversation going. ChatGPT will carry what it learns between chats, allowing it to provide more relevant responses. So if you have chatted with it already, your previous chat, is stored in the memory. So all you need to do is continue the chat. It will refresh its memory, check for your previous conversations, and can use that to provide your answer. So you don't need to start from scratch every time. So you can continue a conversation. So that's very helpful. So as you chat continuously with it, it keeps remembering the details and what you really prefer. So over time, it gets to actually speak your own language with you. So, of course, you're in control. You review and clear specific memories. You can restart from scratch, or you can turn off certain settings, just to align with what you want. So you just keep going. So here, this is the interaction interface. This is where you come to when you're on ChatGPT. So it's telling you these are sort of ideas. What can ChatGPT do? If you click here to give you an answer, you can plan a relaxing day. You can even write, some code scripts for you, say Python script for daily email reports. So ChatGPT can actually do a lot. So we are going to dive right in and try out a few things. Okay, here is it. This is the chat box. This is where you carry out all your conversations with ChatGPT. So let's begin with a basic question, and maybe let's say what is ChatGPT? So let's see, it's generating the response. Okay, as you can see, ChatGPT provides a detailed explanation of itself. It's designed to understand and generate human-like text. So you can see here what ChatGPT says. ChatGPT is a conventional AI developed by OpenAI. It is based on generative pre-trained transformer. That's what the GPT means, architecture. So the model is designed to understand and generate human-like text based on the input it receives. Here are some key points about ChatGPT. It says natural language understanding, generative capabilities, versatility, training, versions, ethics, and safety. So, OpenAI emphasizes the importance of safe and ethical use of AI. Efforts are made to mitigate harmful outputs and ensure that AI is used responsibly. So, yeah, in a nutshell, this is how this works. So, you can, of course, let's try something more creative. Let's say, can you help me write a story? So you can actually have a conversation with it as if you were having a conversation with a fellow human. Can you help me write a story? Let's see what it says. Okay, it says, of course, I'll be happy to help you write a story. Do you have a specific themes, genre, characters, or settings in mind? Okay. Or would you like me to come up with something from scratch? So let me know your preference. Okay, so you see how that works. So let's say um, generate something about two white beds. I don't know what that means, but let's try. Okay, so what do we have here? It says, once upon a time in a serene valley nestled between majestic mountains, there lived two beautiful white birds named Luna and Solis. All right, okay, so this is just an example of what this can do. You can try it out with different prompts. So whatever you type in here is referred to as prompt. So you can tweak your prompt. Now it's telling me two beautiful birds named Luna and Solis rather. So I can easily say here, change the name of the birds, the name of the birds to what do we call it? Let's say A and B. Does that make sense at all? So let's see if it will create that. All right, sure. Here's the story with the birds named A and B. So once upon a time in a serene Nestle Valley and all of that, there lived two beautiful white birds named A and B. So it can actually go to words. You can choose to say no, no, not majestic mountains. Let's say maybe it was a forest or something else. It will keep updating, so it doesn't get tired of responding to your modifications. All right. So let's see. Let's see. Okay, so other than writing stories and answering a few questions, you can tell it to explain maybe complex topics to you, or summarize a document, or rewrite a particular document. If you want it to rewrite a document, all you need to do is copy the document if you have it in, of course, text format, and paste it in the chat box here, and tell it to rewrite, tell it what to do with it, if it should change the tone, or if you should make it easier. If it's a complex or technical subject, you can tell it to explain it to a layman. Okay, let's just say, let's try something. Let's say maybe something like quantum computing. All right. So that's like a very complex topic. A lot of people may not know what it means. So you can just tell it to do explain quantum computing to okay, to, let's say, to a 16-year-old. All right. Yes, to a 16-year-old. So let's see if it will understand that we need something less technical. Okay. A simple explanation. Imagine you have a really powerful computer, the kind you use every day to play games, browse internet, and all of that. So these computers use tiny bits of information called bytes to or bits to process data. Each bit can either be one, zero, or a one, kind of like a light switch that can be either off or on, So this is it. It's trying to break down this because we've told it it's for a 16-year-old. So if you say it, okay, make it completely less technical and let's say make it less technical and fun, or maybe and easy to read, right? To read. Okay. Here's a simpler one. Think of a real computer as a really smart person who can solve problems using pieces of information called this. So it can break it down for as long as you want. All right. So you can actually use this to do a lot of things. I would like you to try. But in this training, we are going to be using this as an assistant while we are building our digital products, ebooks, websites, blogs. So we are going to be using it to help us create content and give us ideas of what to do. Or maybe a client gives you a job and okay, set up a website for me, or you're building a demo website for yourself. And of course, you need content for it. So instead of using all the static content or just copying anything, you can actually get something that looks more professional for either your ebook or your blog or your demo websites. All right. So I think we'll pause this here. The next video, we are going to start using it practically alongside other of our resources. So in the next class, I'll be showing you how to use this to generate content for our websites.